Alright, the beat's gonna drop in a second. I hope you're ready for it. Hard landing, shoving fat women off the bar stools. They make it fun like the world ending. Hard landing, sharks can't be held accountable for how many rappers get thrown off buildings. I get toasted and rap into a sure mic. You think my ride is dope? That's cause it's your bike. You think that's chill? My bed is a race car.
What's up, guys? Welcome to class number 3. Glad you can make it. Hopefully you guys checked out class number 2 or video number 2 last week. If you didn't, we're going to do a little bit of a review right now, but I highly recommend you go back and check that because we do get into detail on that one about guidelines, rules, and tips. So go check it out. Links over here. We'll wait for you. Don't worry. So basically, a little bit of review. Alright guys, for the review time, we're going to be talking about the rules. The 3 rules we covered last week. Rule number 1, not going to put it up until you say it. Alright, perfect. Read body language using the cluster method. Rule number 1, cluster method. Second rule, look for congruence. Look for an agreement in the body language. Rule number 3, read body language in context. Pretty sure that's what we covered last week. Correct me if I'm wrong. Boom. That's our review. What's up, guys? This is class number 3, video 3 of Mastering Body Language. Class number 3, we're going to be talking about cultures, more specifically greetings, handshakes, and eye contact. In different cultures, of course, and I'm going to talk about our own. I keep stepping out of the camera. I apologize. I'll always be moving. I'll always be moving my hands. I'll be walking around. So if you don't like it, don't watch the video and just listen. And I don't know how well that's going to work, but it might. First thing we're going to talk about, greetings. They're the easiest to cover. Not going to go through too many. We're just going to go through it pretty quick. Hopefully this will be a shorter video than last video. So let's do this. Like Leroy.
We do.
Alright, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in. Save him!
Oh, geez, stick.
United States. Everybody knows how we kind of greet each other in the United States. Hello, my name is Steven. How are you doing? Pretty easy. That's the United States. Does anybody know what they do in Italy? Kiss the cheeks. We've all seen, kissing the cheeks. Kissing the cheeks. Japan. Okay, Japan, they bow. Okay, pretty simple. Greetings are kind of simple. If you guys want to look them up, that's cool. Memorize them, whatever. We need to get them out of the way so we know that, hey, people do things different in other countries. And it's not like one way is the right way and one way is the wrong way. It's just people like to do them different. You would expect that growing up in different places. There's a link in the description. More greetings you can look up. I looked through a whole bunch. Kind of cool to look at. So I think there's a couple cool ones on there. Bangladesh. It's like kind of a laid-back salute. There's Jamaica. They just say whoppin', whoppin'. I can't say it in a Jamaican accent. Whoppin', whoppin'. It's what's happening. Really kind of mushed together and turned into a hybrid. Whoppin', whoppin'. I'm going to stop saying that now. So basically, right there, that's your greetings in other countries. I don't know why I did suck it, but I did. Alright guys, we did greetings. Now we're on to handshakes. Basically, this one was kind of fun to look at too. I know you guys might not be super interested in all this stuff, but once again, learning all these gestures are going to help us out in the long run. First one we looked up, Northern Europe. One pump, firm handshake, kind of like ours. I would say the United States is about a second long, maybe 1 to 2 pumps. Firm handshake, 1, 2, 1 second, That's for the United States. And it's also very important in the United States to remember, in most situations, you're not trying to dominate people. You're not trying to be the kind of person that walks into an interview going, I'm going to take your job. You know, you don't want to display that kind of body language. So when you're approaching someone to give them a handshake, first of all, you're not going to like charge at them or anything. You're going to just kind of like relax, walk up. Hello, how's it going? My name's Steven. You see where my hand is right now? My hand is open, palm up. It's not like this. I'm not trying to take his hand like this. This is showing dominance. This is being dominant over the person you're shaking hands with. I'm saying, hey, you know, I'm very open. I have nothing to hide. Perfect for an interview. Perfect handshake for an interview. Hi, I'm Steven. You know, and sometimes, and this isn't always the case for all people in the United States. Not all people in the United States are going to shake hands. There's always those people out there that just want to give you a hug, brother.
Brother's got a hug.
Those kind of people, they're just going to hug you. It's okay. Give them a nice little tap on the back. The cool ones to look at are the ones that don't involve handshakes or are different styles of handshakes. In Southern Europe, Central and South America, handshakes are longer and warmer, and they're usually with two hands. So you see those handshakes where people are kind of like, let's do this, you know, see if I can do this right. They come in, they kind of, so it would be me coming at you for a handshake. I come in, I grab your hand, and then I grab the other side of your hand, and I go like this. You know, hey, how's it going? How's the family? And I might touch the back of your elbow too. It's very warm and comforting kind of handshake. And yes, there's people in the United States that do that. You know, this is just what tends to be the standard in these countries. Another cool one, Turkey. A firm handshake is considered actually to be rude and aggressive. So you come in, firm handshake. There's people out there that do that. Usually they're called douchebags, but it seems like Turkey's got it down pretty good. And they don't like people that come in bringing that douchebaggery, you know, into their country. So they're going to tell you what's up. In certain African countries, the limp handshake is actually considered normal or standard. So I'm wondering if you can go into Turkey and give people limp handshakes, if they would like that. Is that like the opposite of being aggressive, like being very submissive? I don't really know. I didn't look that up. So if anybody wants to tell me what that's about, then go ahead. But basically, the certain African countries with the limp handshake kind of looks like this. If I came in and I just kind of like that, just to each person. It's almost like they grab the palm gently and just kind of, it looks very kind of sexual and kind of weird, but hey, who am I to judge what goes on in other countries? It actually looks kind of cool. It actually looks kind of baller. Just a tribal guy being like, what's up? What's up? Like, you know, it's got its own technique, so it's kind of cool. So basically, that was handshakes. If you want to look at more, links in the description. Alright guys, glad you made it this far. Basically, we've talked about greetings, handshakes, and now we're on to eye contact, some more fun stuff. And it's going to be eye contact in different cultures, and it's going to be compared to the United States. First up, United States, most of us know, maybe we don't, that average eye contact is key. Not too little, not too much. You know, if you're doing too little eye contact, you seem submissive. If you're doing too much, you're just kind of creepy. Maybe you want to hurt somebody. I don't know. So right in between is where you want to be on eye contact in the United States. For most situations, it displays interest and it displays that you're attentive and you know you're giving that person the full attention that it deserves, or that situation deserves, or that person deserves. So that's the United States. Now, Middle Eastern cultures, they tend to have more intense eye contact. So it's normal to be sort of intense, you know. For the same gender, that's very important. Intense eye contact for the same gender, little to none for the opposite gender. Brief eye contact for the opposite gender. which honestly, a lot of the creeps here in the United States could really, really benefit. Japanese people over in Japan, they see brief eye contact as very uncomfortable. So basically, if you're not looking at your sensei enough, I don't know if it's sensei, I just threw it in there, you're a bad ninja. And you're making everyone else, all the other ninjas in the classroom, feel uncomfortable because you're staring at the ground and you're not paying attention to what's going on. Okay? Make sure you pay attention. African, Asian, and Latin American cultures see long eye contact as a challenge. So if you're going to travel to any of these places, make sure you're not staring at people for too long because they see it as a challenge. You know, don't want to start any fights or anything. What's up, dude? You can't be looking at people for 5 seconds in here. What are you thinking, man? I'll rock, paper, scissors you right now. Challenge accepted, dude. Don't be staring at people for 5 seconds, man. I don't care if you're from the United States. Don't be staring at people. Get that camera out of my face. Get it out of my face. You can't be staring at people for 5 seconds. That was probably the most stereotypical video I ever could have made. Showing it. Fuck.
100% gorilla.